Hello, hello, Nabuta Bloody Eyes here, and I am standing in a personal planetarium on, I'm actually on the Permafrost server, I better tell you that first. Standing in a personal planetarium on the Kino side of the game. The name of the home is Norrath Air and Space Museum, and the owner is Summerwiz, and he is also the designer. And, you can see all the information for this home in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. This is pretty much a random tour. I just checked the forums this morning, and Kitty had posted a Happy Apollo 11, anniversary day, and he linked this home, a thread to this home, in his post. And so, of course, I went there and I skimmed over the screenshots, and I was like, that looks cool. I got to see that house. So I came right over to Permafrost to tour it. But here's the problem. I started all cheerful, my normal self, going along, yay, 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 and each display made me more and more depressed. And I have to redo the video because I was so depressed while I was walking through. I was like, oh, this really happened. You know what I mean? And I was really sad. So I'm going to come back through here again and try not to be all depressed about it. But it did depress me. But the house is so awesome, and he did such a good job that I really have to show it. Even if it is depressing, it's going to depress you. But anyway, you've got your little entryway here. It's a little girl. This is, of course, before house actors. This house is a few years old. Like the post for it was from 2013. So it's a few years old. No house actors. Little study area over here. Okay, and then you come over this way, and here's your first display. I'll just read it to you. 2001, A Space Oddity, or The Monkey and the Monolith. 6 million years ago, a small monkey touched a mysterious monolith and learned the first trade skill, toolmaking, and everything has been going downhill since then. Okay, now originally I kind of laughed at that because I was like, okay, everything's going down here. I'm expecting, like, something kind of funny. No, this house depressed me like crazy. Okay, so anyway, but it's so cleverly done. It's a really good house. Okay, so right here you see the little monkey guy, and I don't know if you guys have ever seen that movie, but there's a scene where the caveman is touching the monolith, and the monolith looks just like this, and it's got the slanted top and everything, and he slanted the top. He put the red fog tile through it right here to give it the slant. I thought that was pretty cool. He's got his dinosaur over here. Let me just get rid of my interface so I can give you a better look at this. I thought this was pretty cool. Very cool. Very nice little jungle prehistoric area here. And then you come along through here, and then you've got this little ice gnome in the clock. So I guess we're going through time or whatever. We're going through time. I thought that was very clever. Really like it. Come out through here, and bang! There's that big old rocket ship. How awesome is that? And I was all kinds of excited looking at this. I was like, oh yeah, this is awesome. It's so cool. And then I was confused by the astronaut because look at this astronaut, okay? Awesome use of this suit of armor. Very, very cool. And then I'm trying to figure out how he blacked out the helmet. Well, everywhere I click on it, I just get the mannequin. And like, when you look, it's just the regular helmet on the head. So he's got an item in there. I just don't know what it is, and I can't figure out. And I'm hoping that somebody watching this will know what in the heck he's got shoved in the face of that helmet to give it that look, to give it the astronaut look, astronaut suit look. Oh, but look at this awesome rocket. Isn't that cool? And I love how up here in the corner he's got his Frostville little sleigh up there in the corner. That was pretty cool. So very cool. It's very cool. Alright, now we go over here to the first display. Let me give you a widescreen view of that. A very cool display, right? I was like, oh, this looks cool. So I'm reading the sign. I'm still completely clueless here about the fact that I'm getting ready to be all depressed. Of course, I'm not depressed after this one. So I'm reading the sign, Age of Discovery. It was a glorious time. Mobs were nuked, levels were dinged, corpses were looted, and nobody got hurt. Well, nobody worth mentioning. I'm still not getting it. I come over here, statue, and there's some dead bugbears. Well, we're killing bugbears over in Butcher Block Mountains, so, I'm not thinking nothing of that. There's a cannon going on here. A little map, water. They've landed here, and it looks like they're taking over, right? They're taking everything over. The elves are taking everything over. So this is representing, like, you know, white people coming over and getting rid of taking over the Indians and raping their land and killing their people and stealing their resources. Very sad. Okay, but I'm still not real sad yet because I'm not quite catching on yet. I get to the second display. Nice, nice little foresty area, very nice. And this guy's water tile sticking up. Unfortunately, this is a thing that's happening. That's been happening for a while. But this is supposed to be laying on the ground because you can see the fish and everything, and the nice little bear eating fish. Age of Tunar. Okay, now this sign I thought was funny because I was reading partway through and all of a sudden I realized what I was reading. They took all the trees and put them in the tree museum, and they charged all the people $25 just to see them. And right then, I all of a sudden realized this is a Joni Mitchell song. It's a Joni Mitchell song that Counting Crows came back years later and redid. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? They paved paradise and put up a parking lot. So yeah, okay. I'm still not, you know, I'm like, oh, okay, well, you know, yeah, that sucks. But okay, you know, on to the next one. Here's where I start to get depressed. Age of Coal. The gnome who discovered this new source of energy tragically met his end a few weeks later. The Achenon Whale Oil Guild steadfastly denies any involvement. Okay, so gnome guy dies. So this is some oil company who's, you know, farming oil, and somebody gets killed. And this happens in real life all the time, you know. Things happen, and companies are all like, it's not our fault, we didn't do anything wrong. Okay, so then you come over here. Age of Oil. According to the XYZ Oil Corporation, the monsters that came up with the oil would be beneficial to all elf kind. So now we've got all kinds of drilling happening, see? All kinds of drilling, and very cool display. Very cool display. Bang! Here's where I get slapped in the face with a fish right here. And I'm like, oh, sadness. Okay, Age of Pollution. Generating energy for a brighter future. The brighter future is just beyond the green smog cloud on the right. Pay no attention to the gnome slowly dissolving in the pit that's just below the brighter future. XYZ Oil Corporation. Very sad. Sadness, right? But very good, very awesome designing, I have to say. And I was looking for the dissolving gnome, but I didn't see him. But maybe the mushroom guy is supposed to be the dissolving gnome. But, you know, it's all pollution and sadness and boo-hoo. And I wish I could go in there so I could see the corner over there better. But yes, that was very sad. And this really made me sad. Age of EverQuest Luckland expansion. The first elven expedition to Luckland soon found that the archaeologists' treasure trove they had landed on improved the traction of their strip mining vehicles tremendously. Sadness, sadness, sadness. And then you come in here, and here's their vehicles crushing the archaeological finds. Oh, it was so sad. I was just like, oh, tour ruined completely. But it is an awesome tour, and this house was so cleverly done. He did such a good job on this house that I had to show it, even though it's sad. I absolutely love this house. He did such a good job. I like the little astronaut suits. I like the displays. This was an excellent use of this house. It's fantastic. Just so great. And these personal planetariums, these are one of my favorite homes in the game, and like nobody ever uses them. I would love to see more people do awesome things with this house because I just think it has so much potential. Okay, Le Chic Boutique. I think that's how you pronounce it anyway. Le Chic Boutique. That's what we're gonna go with. Lucy gets depressed when visitors don't buy anything, and she drinks. Just FYI. Now that I had to laugh about. So there's Lucy. And originally I came in here and thought, well, I'm too sad to buy anything now. And I wanted to pull some shenanigans, you know, like poison or booze or something, but I was too sad. So we just looked around and saw the paintings. Paintings on the wall here. I like the coloring just right here. Kind of, you know, it suits the mood. It's kind of gloomy, you know what I mean? And after seeing all that, you know, depressing, destroying the world type of a stuff, it's fitting. So lots of little gifties and paintings. And then you come up here, and I thought this was really cool too. Oh, almost forgot. There's a room down here, and this is links to his other homes. Let's see. Museum Annex. See the exhibits that got snubbed due to insufficient space in the Space Museum. And I am totally, after I'm done with this video, this redo video, I'm going to go back and I'm going to look at his other homes, because if he has more museum type displays, I totally have to get tours of them, and hopefully they're not as depressing as this one. But very well done. I absolutely love this tour, even if it is sad. It's very well done. And like I said, excellent use of this space. So then we come back out and we go up here. Oh yeah, and I commented on the Ouroboros. I have one of these homes, and I love it. I'm never going to finish it, of course, but I love it anyway. And it's got the Ouroboros, and I was like, I don't remember the Ouroboros being on here. Of course, it's been a few years since I've been in this house to do anything with it. Okay, mission control, staff only beyond this point. Thought this was really cool. He's got computer over here and a little captain's hat. There, I guess, you know, controlling the launch from here. Another little computer here. It's very nice. And then, oh yeah, almost forgot about this. This right here, I had to look at this for a minute before I realized this is the trek the rocket is supposed to be taking. Like, this is the Earth and this is the Moon, and the rocket's gonna go, to the Moon and back again. I thought that was pretty cool. Very cool. So overall, this is a really, really good tour. It is depressing, but it is a very good tour, and this helm is really well done, and I really, really like it. I really like it a lot. And I was really impressed with his use of this space. It's a really good job. And with that, I will call it the end of the video, and I will see you in the next one.